Grace and peace to y'all. This is Christ Plug. Um, I just wanted to make a little shock for y'all today. There's not gonna be a recurring theme, but again, I'm not gonna be making any cuts or any insertions, except for maybe one. So, I made, well, no, I didn't make it, but Martin Zender made a video based off some comments in a video called The Compensation of God. So, I just want to, before I actually get into what I'm going to say, I just want to basically show you a bit of Martin Zender's video, and I'll let you in on a little bit of a shock value thing, which is not solely for shock value, but it is actually for factual value. Actually, no. I don't think I'm going to show you parts of the clips. Sorry for the sudden change in agenda, but I don't think I want to show you the parts of the clips. I think I want you to see the whole video. So I'm just going to link that in the description. So basically, the shot value will come now instead of in whatever the heck I was planning to do. So yeah, here the shot value comes. The person he was referring to, Black Ice, the music artist who happened to be a believer. Yeah, that little boy, he was me. I guess I couldn't completely keep my word in keeping out all the comedy, even if my comedy don't make sense at all to y'all. But anyways, yes, the boy that was Black Ice, he mentioned. The kid who lived a man's life too early, who was taken from his mother early. The kid who feels like he needs, not only wants, but needs the compensation of God. The kid who basically has a list of things he wants to be compensated with, but knows that there's more than just that. The kid who basically expects recompense for all the stuff that he certainly did not want in the script. He certainly did not have in mind for the script. The stuff he certainly had no idea was part of the script. That boy, Black Ice the music artist, aka Brett McDonald, the man, now man, the boy back then, but now the young adult now. That is me. The person who commented on Martin Zender's channel and got the video he never expected. That was me. And no, I did not really expect a reply from Martin Zender. It almost felt like God giving me a reply himself through Martin Zender. It almost felt like that. And I'm not trying to be religious at all. No. That's not the case. What I'm trying to say is, it felt like God was trying to respond to me himself through Martin. And his response was rather promising. Knowing all the expectations I have, aside from the base expectations in a believer of the body of Christ, the allotments that I expect, the expectations that I get placed on God, anything and everything I not decided, but I placed on God. Everything I wanted to place on him, the expectations I have for him, besides the base, which is being snatched away. Besides the base, which is being part of his body, and being part of the completion of his body. The base, which is knowing the truth. Aside from those expectations, the base aside from the base of most importance to me, not being discarded from the body, which was a major concern for me at the time. That he could possibly reject part of his body, or even worse, to figure out I never was in the body. Well, God's going to go above and beyond that, according to Martin Zender. And if he can do that, if God can do all that, above and beyond my expectations, above and beyond what I think he might do, according to Martin Zender, above to what I expect him to do, above all that, if he can do all that, that is amazing to me. Because I try to picture a lot of things. Well, you don't know me, but here's the thing to know about me. I daydream when listening to music, right? Of course you don't know that, but there you go. I daydream when I listen to music. And I don't daydream about all the stuff I can buy while listening to music or while not listening to music. I don't daydream about material things that I could get on this earth. I don't dream about the material shit that this world has to offer. Sure, it's nice. Like, my PS4 is nice. My games are nice. The music I make, that I'm blessed with, the materials that I am blessed with to make the music is nice. No fucking way am I going to say that I wasn't blessed with a good mom. Incredible talent. Incredible talent. I didn't mean credible talent. Incredible talent. No way am I not going to say I wasn't fucking blessed, because I was. To say that I wasn't would not be. Sorry about that. Dad just came out of the way and I wanted to let him pass through because I just didn't feel like explaining too much. But anyways, to say that I was not blessed at all, in spite of everything I've been through, everything, which some things I'd rather not get into, in spite of all that shit, in spite of the shitstorm of what I felt like was a shitstorm at times, aside from what I felt like was a chaos at times, aside from what I felt like was a complete vendetta on me by God, I literally thought that all that stuff that happened to me completely felt like God hated me. Completely felt like God never really wanted to show anything to me because he didn't have to. Like, here was literally my mindset at the time. He's God. God don't owe me shit, and I was quite blunt. I was quite blunt with myself. Even like the time I spent away from my mother, I was abused mentally, physically, and I suppressed this one memory that I'd rather not talk about. Look, sorry, I keep on cracking my neck and shit like that, but let's just say that this one memory was rather. Let's just say that this man's in jail for what he did. This one of my foster parents was in jail for what he did. Let's just say I suppressed that so far back in my memory that I don't even know that it happened. I literally cannot fucking remember that it happened because I pushed that back so far in my memory. And I still am having questions about that. But I'm slowly letting go of those questions because it's like, doesn't matter now. But, anyways, back to what I was telling myself. Basically, I was telling myself, God don't owe you shit. Especially because he's God. You're just a person. I was really talking down on myself. I still talk down on myself sometimes. Let's just say through everything I've been through, I developed along with my major depression, I developed a big sense of self-hatred. That self-hatred plagued me for years. That self-hatred was to the point where And with my depression, I've had suicidal thoughts, yes. I'm going to be open about that. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit here because we're believers. We can talk to each other. We can console each other, love each other. So I'm gonna come out with my shit. Hiding things from people I love, especially y'all guys too. First of all, that's not really much love. Hiding things. I mean, if you have a good reason to hide things, you're eventually gonna have to tell the person that you love. God will tell you the truth about things, no matter how hard it hurts. He does that to Christians as we speak because, like, we're the ones telling Christians that they don't have free will, and it hurts them. It does hurt them. But I digress. Basically, I've wanted to hurt myself, kill myself, because I've fallen into deep, 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 deep despair. I even told myself I was a coward for not doing so because of my deep depression. But it's like I have a like I've my recovery to loving myself has been slow. There's a song I had for myself that I play for myself every now and then by Slen, and it's called Sleep Season. Like it goes like something like, "I'm sorry, I apologize if I hurt you with my lies. I'm trying to make it better now. I'm gonna get it right this time." But basically, I really was not loving myself at all until slowly, years after. This is a whole long ass story, so I'm gonna cut that short. I could tell you more about it. I'll cut it short. But I'm starting to love myself as God would love me himself. And yeah, trying to love myself, trying to be there for other people as well as myself, trying to be positive, trying to be much more of an optimist and all that. But I know that God's going to compensate me for whatever I've been through. Not because he owes it to me, not because I'm demanding it, and I'm trying not to have this demanding demeanor when I have an expectation for God, because what I went through really hurts. But as Paul said, the expectation is not to be compared to, or the trauma and the tribulation, whatever we're going through here is not meant to be compared to the glory we will have then. And yeah, I'm trying not to be assholish per se to God whenever I have an expectation of him. But I am trying to keep in mind that I have an expectation of him. When we all have an allotment, I don't know what my allotment is. I know what my expectation is, but I don't know what my expectations are. My allotment is. I mean, mentally I know what it is, but it could be better. Mentally I think I know what it is, but it could be better. Whatever God has planned for me, I'm going to let it be planned. Let it be what it is. Because God knows me. He knows how to give the allotments to his children. He basically knows all of us, believers and non-believers. And for us believers who are getting the allotments, he knows what to allot us with. And he knows what our extra allotment is. So basically, being in a member of the body of Christ, being in the body of Christ, being snatched away, this, that, and the fourth, which is good. All that is just base or base form. That's base gift. So the allotment, the extra reward we will be receiving is beyond base. It's like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan God, or Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4. If you watch anime, you know what I mean. Or better yet, my favorite series, Naruto, is like having six paths chakra, six paths Susanoo, um, Jubi chakra mode, da 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 da. Basically, I'm comparing all this to that because we have a base thing, which is the expectation, and like our allotment is like the higher up we will get. And I'm not trying to make this video saying like, ooh, we will get this, we will get this, we will get that, we will get that. No, I'm not trying to say that we will get everything and everything we want. Although I hope that may be the case, but not necessarily the case that we want it to be. I hope that we will get some type of allotment, even if it's not what we want specifically or wholly. I hope it's going to be. I know it. My expectation is it's going to be an allotment based on us. We all will get an allotment individually based on us. I think at least that's what I think our allotment is. More on this later because I have plenty of thoughts on this. I also wanted to get on here explaining that black ice that Martin Zender was referring to was me. Of course, me, the one and only plug Christ plug. I meant, and yeah, I've been through a lot, but what I've been through is not to be compared to what's to be coming. So I'm happy about that. Grace and peace to y'all. Love y'all. Stay curious, as Seth Camp would say. Love y'all.